gentlemen, tonight we have Point Counterpoint with James J. Kilpatrick and Shayna Alexander. Jack? Thank you. Shayna, all we hear these days is malpractice, malpractice, malpractice. And for no reason at all. There is not more malpractice now, but less, much less. Medical education is always improving. And our doctors now receive a more complete and comprehensive education than ever before. Knowing, as we all do, just how flawless this education is, how can we even fathom a physician making a mistake? Only bleeding heart liberals like you, Shayna, blame the doctors. So what is the cause of the increase in malpractice suits? Obviously, Shayna, the source lies in the scurrilous and seedy pinkos at the American Bar Association. These vicious lawyers, like hungry jackals, are slithering down our hospital corridors in search of innocent medical students, making only minor mistakes. Those unscrupulous lawyers, together with susceptible patients, are exploiting our judicial system. It is the fault of lawyers, Shayna, and their rabble-rousing and voracious appetite for money. Shayna, you and your pointy-headed intellectual do-goodies should blame the unscrupulous lawyers for this problem. You twit.
Jack, you've proved it again. All you do is bitch, bitch, bitch about lawyers. You don't know malpractice from malabsorption. Our medical education today is inadequate and archaic. In fact, at some schools, the courses are so bad that virtually no one shows up. Medicine is becoming a correspondence course. Jack, you old bald fart. Is it any wonder that the trained physicians make mistakes and the doctors voracious, money-grabbing, unfeeling automatons? And they make mistakes, Jack. Out-and-out negligence occurs every day. Jack, you bull-headed reactionary, you're wrong again. And if you'd open your eyes, you'd see that it's all the doctor's fault. Jack, you are an old-fashioned shit for brains. And besides, I am not speaking from a sea of ignorance. My son is a malpractice lawyer.
We received 2 letters about our story concerning the deleterious effects of the sun. Mrs. Dave McClellan of Bethesda writes, "My son spent 1 week in Florida, and look at what happened to him." Mrs. Joseph Golicky of Towson writes, "My son spent an entire summer in Ocean City." That's him on the right, only a shadow of his former self. Next one. Lights, please.
Last year, would like to say, and that is, even though many folks have devoted a lot of time, a lot of effort into both of these follies, there's one person who we're especially grateful for. That person is Fong Trin, because this man has devoted so much time and so much energy to this. We just want to give him special recognition tonight. So please join me in congratulating him.
We haven't had that much applause since the last S&P exam, and that was only because the answers weren't changed. Okay, well, actually, I don't know what I'm doing up here. This is all unrehearsed, as most of the show is. And I'd like to say that this class is one hell of a class, okay?